And so one of the big challenges that somebody in that phase of the learning process experiences is trying to thin out all the stuff that is really information overload. I thought the idea to put together an on-demand trading library where traders would have the ability to have a complete library in the palm of their hand, access it 24/7 in smaller video chunks. It seemed like it was unique. The ability to come in and get good quality trading education with a high production value and not have to spend thousands of dollars on a course. It just makes sense for people who are wanting to learn how to trade to have access to that. I started my adult career as a musician, and even though I was pretty successful at that, it turns out that success as a musician is poverty in most people's eyes. And so I learned pretty quickly that I needed to make some additional income. And just like most people, I started reading books and started taking different courses. And it didn't take very long for me to realize that the trading education of the time was not very good. You know, I laugh about it. I think every step of the journey has different challenges. For me, I started when I was in college, and like most people, I thought I couldn't afford to pay somebody to teach me how to trade. And so I started reading books. Somehow I managed to come up with enough money to actually fund a trading account, and I proceeded to actually make money before I blew the entire thing because I didn't know quite what I was doing. We want to help individual retail traders learn to master the financial markets. And the truth is, anybody can learn to do it. Anybody has the ability to master it. You don't have to be a Wall Street professional. You don't have to have an economics degree. You don't have to understand accounting to be able to effectively trade the stock market or the crypto market or the futures market or forex. It doesn't matter what the market is you're trading. Everybody can do it. And that's what we want to help people do. When people ask me when they should start, I always say now. And the reason is because there's always opportunity. If the market's going up, there's opportunity. If the market's going down, there's opportunity. You know, right now we're in the middle of this blockchain crypto revolution. It's an extraordinary opportunity to get into blockchain, but there's just as much opportunity in the options market. There's just as much opportunity in the stock market. There's just as much opportunity in every market. And the reason now is the time is because if you don't start now, when are you going to do it? Trade Maestro is a little bit unique in the sense that we're not trying to pigeonhole people into a specific system. What we're trying to offer is a holistic trading approach, and the information that we teach works for pretty much every time frame. If you want to be a day trader, if you want to be a swing trader, you want to be a longer term investor, the techniques that we teach for analysis and for trade management and strategies, they work for every market. And what we do is we try to give you the tools to be educated as a holistic trader so that you can then apply it to your own situation. Belief. If I could give any new trader one gift, it would be the gift of belief. I see so often that people come into this market and they want to learn how to trade, they want to learn how to invest, but the first hurdle they have to get over is the hurdle of, can this work for anybody? And then they say, can it work for you? And then they say, can it work for me? And the answer is yes to all of those. If I could give every trader on day one the belief that they could do it, we would see a remarkable change